Hey guys, how's it going? It's going pretty good over here. My name is Samantha and welcome to Spooky Story Saturday. I tell creepy stories and I do my makeup. If you think this is your thing, please hit that subscribe button. And today we are going to Point Pleasant, West Virginia. Today we are talking about the Mothman. First of all, I need to apologize. I do already have my foundation on. Any products that I use will be listed in the box below. I had begun this video and kind of forgot that my sound was messed up, so I got that sorted out, so no more terrible sounding videos. Yay! As you can see, I am in my office today, which I normally don't do, but the light in here is just so good today. I was like, I have to do it. It's gotta be done in here. November 15th, 1966. Roger and Linda Scarberry and Steve and Mary Millay, sorry if I said that wrong, they're out for a drive and they head into an area, one of those areas that's popular for young couples, called the McClintock Wildlife Management Area. So it's actually also known as the TNT area because back in World War II days, it was used as a TNT factory, but it was actually a hidden factory. And it was in place until the end of the war when it shut down. So when they got out of the car at the former TNT plant, they noticed some hulking figure near the front entrance of the factory. They're all just kind of like, what is that? And what stood out most for the couple was the pair of glowing red eyes on the figure. And they said that the thing walked on hind legs and had huge folded wings directly behind it. Obviously, the couple did what, if I were in their shoes, I would totally do, was run back to the car and bolt out of there. So they're driving down the highway and they see that that figure is actually following them and it's gliding over top of their car and it's keeping up with them and they're going 100 miles an hour. I mean, that's really fast. And it was keeping up with them. So they pulled into the courthouse and as soon as they did, the thing flew away. They ran inside and they met up with a police officer that they knew and was telling him the story, and he believed these kids. He said that he had never seen them so upset. He had no reason to believe that they were lying. And all four were actually taken into separate interrogation rooms and they all told the exact same story. They all said that it looked like a man with wings. The police and the couples went back out to the factory to see if they could find any evidence to show what they possibly could have seen, but they didn't find anything. And over the next 3 days, at least 8 more reports would be taken to the police about very similar circumstances. So 3 days before the Scarberries and the Millays encounter, 5 grave diggers in Clendenin, again, sorry if I say it wrong, in Clendenin, West Virginia, saw a huge figure glide right above them. Some people said that the thing looked like a demon. All of the people who saw it said that it was huge. All of the people who have seen it have said that it had glowing red eyes. Most have said that the thing does not flap its wings, but more so glides along. Side note, I love cream blush. I am new to this and I am really loving it. On the same night of November 15th, 1966, when Roger and Linda and Steve and Mary saw the thing, Marcella Bennett was actually visiting friends near the TNT area. When Marcella and her baby went to leave the friend's house, they were all saying goodbye, and then she went out the door and she saw this huge figure just standing in front of her. So the figure that she saw was human-like with massive folded wings behind it, and of course, the glowing red eyes. She and her baby immediately dropped to the ground, just so paralyzed with fear she couldn't even move. So eventually she was able to get back up, and she ran back inside to her friend's house and was relaying the story of what had just happened. when all of a sudden they heard a huge noise on the front porch of the house, and a friend of hers opened up the front curtain to see what the noise was. There were the glowing red eyes looking back at him. I don't know about you, but if I were there and I saw that, I probably would pee my pants. The police were called, and they came as soon as they could, but by the time they got there, the thing was gone. Word soon spread among the public, and the thing was given the name the Mothman by an Ohio newspaper. It was given the name because Batman was actually super popular at the time as a TV show, and it was named after Batman. Almost 100 reports were given to the police about the Mothman within the next 13 months. So another few stories say that the Mothman sounds like a record player that's been set to high speed, or like a really loud mouse. And they've also said that it has no feathers. It's just like smooth. Linda Scarberry has actually told a story where the Men in Black came to see her over her Mothman sighting. Now, this is pretty incredible if you believe in the Men in Black. I'm not sure what to believe. I just sit on the fence and tell stories on YouTube. There are many explanations as to what the Mothman could be. Some that have been given are owls, birds, pranks, hoaxes. I mean, you just never know. The most discussed theory of what the Mothman could be is the sandhill crane. So sandhill cranes are fairly tall birds, and they have red areas around their eyes. Although if you speak to any witnesses, they reportedly say, like, no, there's absolutely no way this could be a sandhill crane. But it is kind of interesting to note that sandhill cranes have been spotted in the area in the last few years. So the stories of the Mothman sightings actually came to an end on December 15th, 1967. So it was exactly 13 months later. And in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, there is a bridge, and it's called the Silver Bridge, and it connects Ohio with West Virginia. It is said that the bridge was completely full of cars and trucks at the time, and the bridge actually collapsed. 31 cars and trucks plunged into the water. 46 people were killed and 9 were injured. It's really sad. As some people have said that the viewers of the Mothman have had premonitions after they saw him. Was the Mothman a warning? Was it a curse? Was it completely unrelated? Was it a coincidence? It turned out that the bridge collapse was a result of a faulty eye bar, which then snowballed into a bunch of different issues and caused the bridge to collapse. The bridge was full of cars and trucks, as I had said, and when the bridge was built, it was actually built for cars that were much lighter than the cars that were on the bridge that day by almost 3,000 pounds. So some people wonder if that attributed to it. Regardless of how you look at it, it's just a terrible tragedy. So no one in Point Pleasant saw the Mothman after this. However, sightings have been noted elsewhere, and one of those places is Chicago within the last few years. So what do you think Mothman is? Is Mothman real? Was Mothman a trick, curse, a bird, or a UFO? I'm kind of curious as to what he is. I don't want to meet him by any chance. I'm a huge scaredy cat and would, again, probably pee my pants. Thank you so much for watching this video and hanging out with me today. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you have any suggestions as to what else I should do for a video, please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my Tuesday videos, as well as Keeping Up with Spooky Story Saturdays. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you again. Bye!